Hello. I wanted to continue my review of Zumba and talk about first. In the first one, I talked about the basics and the 20-minute express, both of which I liked and were good workouts. Now I want to talk about the cardio party and Sculpt and Tone, and I wanted to talk about the Zumba live and flat abs. And then at the end, I want to also talk about some ways that you can modify it to make your workout harder or easier, modify for knee problems, back problems, things like that. Because there are some things that you can do to get the same workout without, get the same amount of oomph to your workout, sweat as much, feel as strong about it. But by toning it down, beginners or people with physical problems might be able to do the workouts. So as always, of course, talk to your doctor if you have any kind of big problems. You don't want to be messing yourself up worse because you don't want to talk to your doctor about it. So talk to your doctor. But like I said, I'll give you some modifications. Anyhow, first let me talk about the cardio party. I like this one because it gives you a much better cool down. The 20-minute ones don't give you much of a cool down. I mean, it's like basically, put your arms over your head, stretch a little bit, and you're done. Almost nothing as far as cool down. But the cardio party gives you probably about 3 to 4 minute cool down. In fact, the cardio party, the Sculpt and Tone, and Zumba Live all give you a nice cool down. And I like the cool down a lot because they're not. He's never jarring. He's very impulsive. You'll be able to tell that when you first start doing it because he kind of switches things. I think, especially in Zumba Live, you'll see him switch things so fast that even the people who work with him on every video aren't quite sure to follow what to do. But he's very impulsive, so he kind of goes with the flow of the music and what he feels like he needs to do. He does have certain basic moves, a lot of which you'll learn in the Zumba Fitness Basics, but not all of them. Some of them you have to just learn by doing the other dances. But when he does the cool downs, he's always very smooth about it, very easy. You're never jarred in the movement. Even when he's down doing like quad stretches, things like that, where you're kind of bent over, he still comes to the front, still bent over, and rolls up. So you never get that kind of jarring, okay, now stand up while you're bent over things. That's good for people with lower back problems and upper back problems too. Although the rolling for an upper back problem, I don't know. Uh, if you have an upper back problem, I'm sure you know whether or not rolling up is okay for you. I have a lower back problem, so I have a hard time knowing exactly what an upper back problem would cause problems like this. For me, with my lower back, it's very protective to be able to move and then roll up nice and slow so that I don't, injure myself any further. So that is really good. And then the cardio party itself, the workout is a really good workout. Nice and strong, lots of sweating, drink lots of water. Sorry, my daughter's over here having me put her glasses on. She doesn't actually wear glasses, but they have sight glasses. So, Zumba cardio party is real fun, real upbeat. It's 50 minutes long, so it's about 10 minutes shorter than the basics, but it's a much better workout than the basics because you're continuously doing moves. There's no step 1, step 2, and step 3 where it gets harder and harder. It's just, you do it. So it's nice because he never works you too hard. He intersperses the high intensity workout moments with lower intensity workout moments. So you'll be working really hard for 30 seconds, a minute, whatever, and then he goes into a routine of kind of a cool down, or not a cool down, but a more relaxed movement that's a little slower and kind of lets your body relax again. So it's kind of like interval training in that way. And he's really, you wouldn't think that it's figured out like that, but it really does seem to be figured out to where you feel like you're dancing, you feel like you're partying. But when you think about it, you're working a lot of really important muscles. A lot of the moves work all the muscles, everything. Um, but uh, and then like I said, he's got this kind of interval training thing going on where you're moving fast and then you're moving slower and then you're moving fast again, so that you're really burning those calories and you're really getting that intensity and that heart rate up and then lowering it down. So I really like that. He does that a lot in both Cardio Party and Zumba Fitness Live. I'll talk to you a little bit about live. I would suggest if you're a perfectionist or a beginner or haven't done a whole lot of exercise, don't do live until you've done the other ones, because um, the thing about live is there's no verbal instruction, which is fine. It's a lot more fun that way, I find. So the timer will start and tell you that you're warming up for 15 minutes. I think it's a warm up. It is a 55-minute program, and then it starts a 40-minute timer for the workout itself. So as you work out, sometimes it pops up another thing telling you how much time is left. So that's kind of nice. So we talk about the fitness Sculpt and Tone. So Sculpt and Tone is a really nice workout. You use your Zumba sticks, and these actually are deceptive. They feel real light when you first hold them, and you're sitting there going, okay, this is maybe a pound, I would say, which is, not a bad weight for using during a workout. That's fine. But then when you start moving it, at the beginning and the end, there's these little beads inside. And at the beginning and the end of the movement, where you need it the most, you get extra weight, because all the weighted balls go down to one end, so you're lifting more weight, in essence, because of inertia. And so it really is very deceptive, but these work very well as weights. I like them a lot. And of course, it's still fun, but they're Moroccan. So I like both. Um, so anyhow, so you have your nice Morocco weights, and you do, I would say probably half of the workout is done with maracas. Aria, how did you do that? You got to zoom back in. How did you do that? But it's really nice. You do get a good, strong workout for your muscle. I really like the toning and sculpting one. It is 45 minutes long, and you get both cardio and toning exercises during that time. So it's a really great toning workout for when you want to have a toning workout instead of just your regular cardio workouts, because it's got a lot of cardio, so it'll still make you sweat. But at the same time, it works your arms and your legs and your butt and your stomach, and still with that kind of fun dance flair. So that's a really great one. There are only a few moves where you really think, okay, I'm exercising, and I can say that for all of these videos, all these workouts. There are only a few little spots here and there where I say, oh, yep, now I'm exercising. And then I wanted to talk about flat abs last here. So flat abs is a really, really good abdominal workout. And I know there are some better ones out there, some of the ones with floor work. But for the dancing only ab workouts, this one I think is probably the best I've ever done. And I've done quite a few of them. My abs would really burn as long as I kept them engaged. I could engage my obliques, and I could engage my abdominals, and whatever I engaged during the movement would really start to burn. And he really focuses on the stomach during those workouts, during this workout. I think that as long as you keep your stomach tight, you'll get a really good workout from this one. So I definitely recommend it. It's one of the ones that's 20 minutes. So there's that one in the 20-minute express. Very little of a cool down. With the 20-minute ones, I would definitely suggest doing your own little stretching cool down at the end. I'll be doing more reviews. I do not just makeup reviews, but I also do reviews, obviously, on Zumba, and I'm going to be doing some reviews on Wii fitness games and different fitness workouts that I've done. So feel free to come back. Of course, come back and check out my weekly weigh-in and see how much I've lost, and hopefully you're doing well this week, and I will see you in my next review or my next weekly weigh-in.